Okay, today's video is to talk about the Minn Kota. Before you purchase a Minn Kota, I really advise you to calculate on your weight that you're adding to your boat, because I encountered one problem by adding the Minn Kota, and it was the extra weight that created a problem on my boat. And now I have a solution, but in my case I added the 112 thrust 3 battery, and I added 400 pounds extra weight on the boat. And I'm going to show you what 400 pounds includes on this installation. See, the weight was all added onto these batteries right here. 3 batteries, and this is very hard starboard that I added on, which is about probably 25 pounds on starboard. I added more plates on there starboard. The wires. I also added a piece of starboard here, and also I installed the onboard charger. Coming here to the front. This aluminum plate and starboard also added another 25 pounds to the installation, which we have to keep that in consideration too. Every little bit of weight makes a difference on the whole installation when it comes to your RPMs. As you saw, the installation material, the batteries, the onboard charger, wires, all that stuff, and also the material that I use to secure the batteries is very heavy. It's starboard 1 inch thick, so that created a problem, giving me 400 extra pounds on the boat. The problem is my RPMs went down between 300 to 400 RPMs. I was at 5400, and I went down all the way to 5100 RPMs. So that really slowed down my boat, killed my fuel consumption. So what I had to do was get a new propeller for the boat with a lower pitch. If you look at my current propeller right now, it is a 14.5 by 15 pitch, and it's very hard to find a lower pitch propeller, right? So I contacted this company that were well knowledge, and they recommended me to use a 14.25 and 14 pitch instead of 15 pitch. Like I said, this is 14.5. I got to 14.25, and the pitch was 15. I went down to 14 pitch to get those RPM higher and help the engine not struggle too much with all this extra weight that I added with the Minn Kota. Let me show you what the new one looks like. You can tell the difference on the pitch. This one is a smaller pitch, smaller propeller, and the quality is great. So we're going to try this propeller today at the lake to see how it does. But before that, I added all the weight that I usually use. I added my generator, fill up my tank of water, which is very heavy. Also fill up this cooler, and now I'm gonna go to the fuel station and fill the fuel tank. By adding all the weight that I have on the boat is the best way to try the new propeller, because if I try this new propeller without the weight, it's not going to give me an accurate reading. So you always have to add all your weight to the boat when you try a propeller, because that's what's going to get the real life experience of your propeller and performance. Alright, right now I'm at the lake, and I have to go through a very shallow waters with the Minn Kota, probably about 3/4 of a mile to get to the deeper side of the lake, so I'll be able to make it. Because this lake is really shallow, and I don't trust it, because you can hit bottom here very easy. Once I start going through the channel, it's going to be about 1 foot of water there. It's going to be very, very shallow. Alright, I'm in the clear. 7 feet right here, so we're going to be able to speed up. Alright, I'm dropping the engine all the way down so I can test the RPMs. There it is. Right now, I'm fully loaded with fuel and gear. right, right now I'm getting 5,300 RPMs. I want to go back to the same point that I started because I want to do a fair test with the wind. But now I'm going to try with a smaller pitch propeller. Now the hard part is to take this propeller here, take the pin out, especially now that I have the hydrofoil. It's a little bit harder to get the propeller out, but it's not impossible. There you go. I'll put the new propeller without dropping it on the water. All right, the pin is in. Now we can try it. All right, now that I got the new propeller on, I'm gonna try it. Okay, right now we're all the way down. Alright, so right now I'm at 5,500 RPMs, doing 1.9 miles to the gallon, and doing 33 miles per hour. So the RPMs went up 200. But you can feel less strain on the engine. All right, I got the grill up. I'm gonna make some lunch. I brought something to eat. I got a burger. Also got some onions. Got tomatoes. And also I have bacon. 2 slices of bacon. Bacon fat is going to do very good with the burger. You can hear the bacon already sizzling. I'm gonna put the onions here on this side, put some in this other side here. All the bacon fat is gonna do very good with that burger. Okay, the bacon start looking good. And I'm gonna let the bacon rest on top of the burger and cook it for another 10 more minutes. Put some onions up here. And then I'm gonna put the cheese on it. Let it melt down. Toast here a little bit. So that way they toast. Okay, the bread is already toasted. Okay, put the tomatoes on top. All right, this is lunch. Tastes great. Delicious burger. And a great view. have to go soon because it's about to storm. There's a storm coming from up north. Should be here within an hour. Now this is the passage that I have to go really slow. It's about 1 foot deep. Alright, the test went great. So with this new propeller, when I'm fully loaded at sea, I'm probably going to do about 5,300 to 5,600 RPMs, between that range. So that's going to work perfect. See, this is the storm that's coming from up north. It's going to bring a lot of cold with it, and it should be here soon. It's coming around this way, towards this side. So it's not going to be pretty around here. So I'm trying to get out of here before it hits. Look at all the ducks. The Minn Kota right now is autopilot. It's moving on his own. And I raised the shaft because I don't want the Minn Kota to be hitting a lot of weed. So right now it's only about a foot of water on the blade. Alright, if you guys found this video helpful, when you install Minn Kota, think about the weight you put it on your boat, because that weight is also going to interfere with your RPMs, and it's going to reduce your performance like it did to me. I didn't think of that. 400 extra pounds does make a big difference on the boat, especially when you're at sea and there's some rough waves. It's going to make some big change on your RPMs. So right now I gained several hundred RPMs, which that's great. That's going to compensate for the weight that I put in. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and always navigate safe. And most definitely don't try to navigate when there's storms like this coming up. I'm going to dock the boat using the Minn Kota as a bow thruster. See how it works. I'm gonna put a little bit of thrust to go back this way for the engine. And I'm gonna give it a little bit of thrust for the Minn Kota. Alright, that was too much, so I corrected it. Just little taps. That's all I need. That's it. It's already docked.